Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing my something different oracle card reading. So, all right, let's get started. First card is Vision Quest, Seeking and Finding. Second one is Whirling Rainbow, Unity and Wholeness Achieved. The third one is Power Place, Earth Connection, Empowerment. The fourth one is Sweat Lodge, Purification. And the last one is 44, Sacred Space, Respect. Okay, so I'm reordering these in numerical order, and then we're going to get to the message. So, number 2, Sweat Lodge. Fire of purification, steam from sacred stones, prayer ties and tobacco meld with spirit songs. The term sweat lodge has been used for a long time and doesn't truly express the purpose of the ceremony. The purpose is to purify the body, mind, and spirit so that a new sense of self may be present on the path. Sweating is one of the things that we do in the lodge, but is not the reason that we enter the ceremony of the lodge. For centuries, the Native American people have understood the purpose of purification. The spirit can pick up some rust, it's in quotes. The spirit can pick up some rust along the way when the experiences of physical life run amok. Since the beginning of the fourth world, which was the world of separation beginning approximately 60,000 years ago, the polarization of all nations, creeds, and races have ravaged the children of the earth. We have been taught to hate anyone that looks, acts, or believes differently. At the very least, we have been taught to be suspicious of others and to demean other customs and attitudes due to the threat they represent to our belief system, no matter which race or creed we are. The knowing systems of Native Americans are different. If we believe something, those beliefs may be changed. But to know is to have a gift that is part of our total self and is as much an extension of who and what we are as is our leg. Our beliefs, however, can be filled with misconceptions of other opinions, which may create impurities. They may be filled with confusion and or a sense that because someone else said it was so, it is. As the family of humankind, we have long forgotten that these impurities as a family of humankind, we have long forgotten that these are impurities that need cleansing. If we forget to pray for love and peace to enter our hearts of all races, nations, and creeds, we destroy the pure intent of those prayers and praise. So, putting a bookmark in. Purification. It is time to cleanse ourselves. Cleanse our mind of the fact that it's just time to get rid of all the metaphysical sludge. We're our vessels, our bodies are like sponges. So it's time to flush all of that sludge, to flake all of that rust off. Okay? So then 3, vision quest, seeking, finding. High upon sacred mountain, with unrestricted view, the clarity of vision comes to us anew. Direction with purpose, great mystery will bring, strong medicine allies to grace our medicine dreams. We may be preparing to receive a medicine dream. The vision quest is one of the oldest tools used by tribal people to seek direction for life. Under the guidance of a medicine person, the seeker is sent to a remote location to fast and pray for 3 to 4 days. The result of this activity, which is called going on the hill by the Sioux, is a fuller understanding of our place or pathway in the world. So this is not just a normal purification. This is purification with fasting involved. Great mystery gives the sacred medicine helpers permission to come in vision form to the person who is vision questing. The spirit of the animal, tree, stone, moon, stars, or ancestors who appear will be an ally or guide during that seeker's earth walk and will protect that person's sacred path. Another aspect of the vision involves harnessing the energy presented to the seeker in the form of personal talents. If these gifts are used properly, they may allow a new type of growth potential throughout the seeker's life. The path that should be followed to develop these talents may also be revealed during the vision quest. So, purifying our body, fasting for 3 to 4 days. You know what's funny? So Vision Quest came out first, then Sweat Lodge. And even though I rearranged things in numerical order, I feel it's important to fast first, then do our spiritual bath, then do the purification of our space. Take care of our personal space first, then purify our surrounding areas, because we are preparing ourselves for a vision quest. Okay? Then, card number 16, Power Place. Moon Lodge, what card is that? 17, okay. So 16, Power Place, Earth Connection, Empowerment. Finding Earth Connection in the place that speaks to me. Sandy beach or mountain, forest filled with trees. High desert or wind-swept prairie. I will know it well. It will make my heart sing of the river and the dell. Many books have been written about a mythical or real person going to a place of solace to seek at one moment with themselves or great mystery. The Bible says that Jesus went to the desert, to a garden, and on another occasion to the sea. He also went to the Mount of Olives to separate himself, because this talks 3. Going on the hill. going on the hill, okay? Just a reference, right? But Jesus also went to the Mount of Olives. He also went up on a mountain. So the Bible says that Jesus went to the desert, to a garden, and on another occasion to the sea. Morgana Le Fay went to the mound of the goddess. Buddha went to the Bodhi tree. Joan of Arc went to a shrine on the hill. The Harakan Baba of India, kindly forgive me if I mispronounce these names. The Harakan Baba of India sought out a cave in the mountains. Saint Bernadette went to a cave near Lourdes. Hiawatha sought the forests of Turtle Island. Merlin went into a crystal cave in Wales. Quetzalcoatl went to the Tula tree in Oaxaca, Mexico, and Abraham of the Old Testament went into the wilderness. Each of these people was seeking a place of power. Power places are as varied and individual as each person on the planet. The Earth Mother is so beautifully diverse and energetically different that some areas may attract one person where another person would feel no connection at all. Power places are not specifically Native American. People all over the world go to special locations where they feel a strong personal connection to Mother Earth. Every inch of the Earth Mother is sacred, and each location is a connecting place for someone. So we're preparing our mind, body, and spirit. We're fasting. We're preparing our vessel as well as our space for this connection. Okay? Whirling rainbow. Unity, wholeness achieved. Whirling rainbow, giver of life, through your cleansing rains, uniting all colors, the children of earth will walk in peace again. Whirling rainbow prophecy, your warriors now arise. Sisters and brothers in harmony, your light in their eyes. Whirling rainbow, touch our hearts. We will surely fly, never lonely or apart, our whirling colors in the sky. To the Navajo and the Hopi, the swirling or whirling rainbow woman is the bringer of friendly rains that nurture the three sisters, corn, squash, and beans, during the summer so that the people will be well fed. Many times, an image of the whirling rainbow is created in sand paintings, an ancient sacred healing art performed by the medicine clans of those nations. The whirling rainbow woman comes from all four directions and curves like a swastika, covering all directions. The outside of the sacred circle is protected by another whirling rainbow woman, bending her body in the space below, creating a cup shape to catch the rain and protect the circle. Without the rain, the three sisters will die and the people will not be fed. The whirling rainbow is the promise of peace among all nations and all people. The rainbow race stresses equality and opposes the idea of a superior race that would control or conquer other races. The rainbow race brings peace through the understanding that all races are one. We're all connected. The unity of all colors, all creeds working together for the good of the whole, is the idea that is embodied in the whirling rainbow. When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all cultures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. So, the message that I always get from this is sand painting. So when we're at our power place, draw a whirling rainbow. And if we feel the need, draw something else in the sand. So search for a place that has sand. Because the act of, I'm getting goosebumps. Unity and wholeness achieved. First and foremost, internally. And secondly, externally. And when we take our fingers and draw in the sand, we are literally connecting with Mother Earth. And it's like, imagine our fingers as like wands. So it's like we are manifesting our intention of unity. Unity of all colors, all creeds, working together for the good of the whole. That's the idea that's embodied in the whirling rainbow. So my recommendation, Mother Earth's recommendation, first and foremost, God's recommendation, the universe's recommendation, is draw a whirling rainbow in the sand. Our fingers are wands. Merlin, Jesus, saints, right? All these different the first word that comes to mind is Messiah, but that may not be appropriate for all of the examples provided in this one. So Jesus, Morgana Le Fay, Buddha, Joan of Arc, the Hurricane Baba, Saint Bernadette, Hiawatha, Merlin, Quetzalcoatl, and Abraham. Those are the examples provided. They were prophets of sorts. And the purpose of their life path, in my opinion, was to teach and provide understanding and knowledge for unity, for peace. Because Jesus first taught to the Jewish community. Then, what is it called? So, the Gentiles, the Greeks, I believe the Gentiles are considered the Greeks. Point is, the Gentiles are people outside of the Jewish community, the Jewish population. The point is, Jesus taught to to all nations. At first, he did not, and then, I believe, after his crucifixion, that's when Saint Paul took his teachings and spread them to everyone outside of the Jewish community. The unity of all colors, all creeds, working together for the good of the whole. That's the idea that's embodied in the whirling rainbow. When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all cultures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. So what I'm getting from that is freedom of religion. And it's funny because 44, sacred space and respect, is the last card. When all pathways, now I'm reading the whirling rainbow card, okay? When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all cultures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. Okay? So, sacred space. 38. Okay, that's 38. 40. 41. 42. Okay, sacred space, respect. Great mystery. Teach me to honor the laws of sacred space, the customs and traditions of every creed and race. Great mystery. Teach me to develop the talents that I own and to behave with reverence in another's home. Great mystery. Teach the child in me to accept with grace the part of sacred mystery found in every space. The idea of sacred space has been one of the foundations of Native American philosophy throughout time. We see all life forms as having their own medicine wheel or life cycles. Each life form, from a stone person to a cloud person to a standing person, has a space that deserves respect. Every creature being has its own territory and respects the territory of other animals. Two-leggeds also have a personal space that, if respected, becomes sacred space. Nature teaches us how to know ourselves in the purest way possible. If we listen and watch, every lesson of human living is given by the animals. The changes in the wind, Father Sky, Mother Earth, and all our relations. Each aspect of our world has its own space in which to create. If that space is respected by others, growth continues in harmony. So what I'm getting from this, folks, ooh, my head's going off. It's like 2 and 3 are one and the same step, okay? Fasting and purifying, cleansing our space. We are preparing ourselves for this opportunity. What I mean is, we're going to be coming into contact with someone outside of our culture, outside of our known traditions. And this is someone who deserves respect and someone who will show respect to us. And this is someone we can learn from. So what we're doing, we're preparing ourselves now. I'm wondering if this is someone else. Now I'm wondering if we're preparing ourselves for our own sacred space. But see, this card talks about other cultures, other traditions. So does this card. unity, wholeness, respect, acceptance. I say allow, but that sounds like giving permission. No. Someone is coming into our lives. And this is a spiritual mentor, a guide. So what I'm getting from this is fasting, seeking, finding. We're seeking something. And we're going to be receiving it. So we are preparing ourselves internally, first and foremost, removing the rust, removing the metaphysical sludge, removing anything and everything that does not align with who we are. We're all connected. We're all one. But this is a greater level of purification. That's why fasting is involved. Sweat lodge. Okay, so I do not have access to a gym membership. And if you do, what is the sauna? The sauna, where you just go in and sit in the hot air, the humid air. If you're able to, after or during your fasting, spend some time in a sauna. It's not necessary, but it talks about hot stones. That will help to process and remove all those impurities. Then find a place. Doesn't matter where it is. Except, I highly recommend it having sand to draw in. Drawing a whirling rainbow. Bringing about acceptance. Of all creeds, all colors, all belief systems, all nationalities. Unity and wholeness achieved. And let's take it outside of the aspect and mindset of that. Just unity and wholeness achieved in our environment. Wherever our environments are. We will be drawing our intention on Mother Earth. Mother Earth will be receiving our intention. We are providing respect and space for all thoughts, all beliefs, all races, all colors, all religions, all spiritual mindsets, all spiritual paths. All the different colored stones. So let's think about it, folks. The earth is massive. However, it's not that small anymore. We literally are all connected. We're all one. We may have a vision. We may be preparing ourselves to receive a vision, preparing ourselves to receive another medicine dream as well. Because one of the cards talked about medicine dreams. And if you folks remember, there's 3 types of dreams. And a medicine dream is a prophetic dream. So even if we don't own a gym membership, look for places that offer saunas where we could go for 30 minutes. Sacred space, respect. I still get the feeling that someone is coming in. Someone is coming into our lives. And this individual is highly respected and someone who is outside of our culture, our belief system. And we will benefit from this connection. So we're being asked to purify our bodies, purify our, mind, body, spirit. So we want to keep our space clean. We want, whatever your purification rituals are, okay? But this time specifically, fasting is being mentioned, is being identified. Sweat lodge, sauna. Then spending time at our power place. and drawing in the sand, connecting with the earth, however that. If you don't want to draw a whirling rainbow, then don't draw a whirling rainbow. I recommend that because that's what the message talks about, and that's the name of the card. However, this is each person's path is as unique as each individual. So if you feel drawn to draw something else outside of a whirling rainbow, then do that also. Honor your guidance, honor your intuition. We're all sacred, folks. And it's like the universe, it's like Mother Earth, it's like our Creator is asking us to respect ourselves more. That could be a side note. But I'm really getting someone else from a culture extremely different from ours is going to be presenting themselves to us. And by preparing ourselves and doing these things, we will be in the proper space to receive this individual and to receive their message. Card at the bottom of the deck, 19, painted face, self-expression. Okay? Painted face expresses the inside of me, not my nose or my eyes, the parts that others see. My feelings and my medicine are painted in design, colors of great mystery, who created me in kind. Many movies have been produced in years past showing Native Americans fighting cowboys. In these battle scenes, the warriors of the Red Nation have faces painted by Hollywood makeup artists. A warrior would never paint his face in a ridiculous manner when going to battle as portrayed in these early movies. These artful, yet incorrect, face paints never portrayed the two real forms of Indian self-expression. War paint and ceremonial paint were two different types of personal medicine. Since Native American tradition places a great deal of emphasis on the development of uniqueness and personal talents, it was of paramount importance that each person be allowed the right of personal expression. One way this was achieved was through the painted face. The painted face of the warpath was intended to frighten the enemy and to add to the expression of that warrior's bravery. The painted face of feasts or ceremony was to show the beauty of the individual spirit to all the others of the tribe. The extended family, represented by a tribe, was a safe place to reveal the way in which each individual walked in beauty. There was no need to use the painted face as a mask in ceremonial situations, for no enemies were present. Masks were used in many dances or rituals when it was necessary to portray someone other than oneself. The painted face was never used to cover one's identity, but rather to express it in a more personal manner. This individual that we're going to be coming in contact with, the right of personal expression. for us as well as this individual. But not only this individual, the right of personal expression in all peoples. Bravery, beauty, individuality, the opposite of masking who we are, but expressing it in a more personal manner. Painted face expresses the inside of me, not my nose or my eyes, the parts that others see. My feelings and my medicine are painted in design, colors of great mystery, who created me in kind. We are being, I'm getting goosebumps on my calves. We are being guided to prepare for this process, as well as guided to prepare for our own self-expression, as well as for this individual and for other individuals. We're coming into contact with someone outside of our culture. And this is preparing us to honor and acknowledge the beauty, the uniqueness, and the identity of the individual. Not my nose and my face, right? So where my head is going with that is nose and face being replaced by culture and beliefs. Seeing the person for who they are, not the opposite of seeing the person for where they were born. Allowing self-expression from both sides. Creating a sacred space for this interaction, for this connection. Honoring and acknowledging the beauty of the individual, of our individuality, as well as of the individuality of others. And I just realized this too. So we have 2 cards, 2 to 3, and 2 more cards, 18 to 19, that are one number and then the next number progressing. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. This is the overall message. These 5 cards are all instructions to prepare ourselves for this connection, for these connections. We may have many people. See all the rocks? We may have many people coming in from different nationalities, different races, different creeds, different religions, different cultures. We may have many people coming in. And I'm still getting some sort of a mentor, some sort of a guide feeling from this. Preparation for a new level. Preparation for a vision, preparation for a medicine dream. And that vision and that medicine dream will provide us with the way that this reading resonates for us. However, oh yeah, I'm getting goosebumps all up and down the front of my calves, which is weird. I don't normally get goosebumps on my calves. It's actually on my shins, right? Calves are behind. This is the front. Shins. So this vision, this medicine dream, this prophetic vision we will have will provide us seeking, finding, will provide us with further knowledge, further instruction on how this will resonate for us. This is a master, folks. 44, master number. This is boss energy from another culture, from another school of thought, for maybe a better definition. A better term. This is a master. Yeah, I got goosebumps. A master will be presenting itself to us. And this is someone who is outside of our school of thought, our belief system, our traditions, our cultures. Whatever your traditions, your cultures, your belief systems are, this person is outside of the scope of those. However, respect. This person has their own traditions, their own values, their own viewpoints, their own culture. And we are being prepared to receive. Oh, yeah. Whew. We're being prepared to receive this individual, folks. Maybe this individual will teach us how to have a vision, or teach us how to understand visions, teach us how to understand medicine dreams, prophetic dreams. This person may utilize paint on their face as part of their belief system, as part of their culture, their religion, their spirituality. Wow. I love this deck. So fast, purification, however that resonates for you folks, connecting with earth, drawing in sand, those are the preparatory steps needed to take to receive this master, to be in the proper, respectful alignment and mindset to receive this master who has a painted face. I've got goosebumps. I'm getting chills all up and down my shins and on my knees. That's odd for me. For me, it's normally on my head, my forearms, or my thighs. This is strange energy. This may be a out of the norm master for us. What's normal anyways? What's normal anyways, right? What's normal for a bird is odd for a fish, and vice versa. Respect. Nice. This is beautiful, folks. This is a powerful deck. I definitely recommend it. Sacred Path cards. And in my opinion, this is not an everyday deck. This is my opinion. My opinion. My opinion. This is beautiful, folks. Being prepared to receive a master. All right. If you folks want to know more about this, my email address is below. My readings are $80, and there's no time limit. It takes as long as it takes for the message to come out. So have a wonderful day, folks. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you later. Bye.